if the game ever loads. Alright, here we are on our first game of the door, taking place on... I can't open my window. Try that again. Right, here we are in our first game of the day here on North. MOYAI in green in the northern spawn. Going to be running Montana, St. Vincent, Cerberus, Moskva, Petropavlos, Guden, Lu, Shimakazi, Marceau. Meanwhile, in red for Bravo team, them. Going to be running Bungo, Vermont, Petropavlos, Yu Yang, Ragnar. Holy. We have found the optimal ships and we're sticking to them. Now, one important thing to note, Marceau's guns are only 127mm caliber, which means that they have a penetration of 26mm. Never mind, they do pen Ragnar's belt. I thought that didn't pen Ragnar for some reason. Wait, does Ragnar have 20? No, Ragnar has a 50mm belt, so yeah, it won't be penning it. Never mind, I'm just dumb. Yes, no, it won't be penning Ragnar's belt. It's 50. Is it 50 or is it 25? I used to know these things. My brain doesn't work anymore. Anyway, let me just pull up, like, you know, builds and stuff, and we'll just start going through it. Because my brain is off. My brain is entirely off today, apparently. Moskva, leg mod, we got Cerberus running outnumbered. We've got a Marceau here for source with RPF, AFT, no Fearless Brawler in sight. Another Marceau, again, RPF and Fearless Brawler. We don't, RPF and AFT, no Fearless Brawler. Petros, reload mod, no legendary. St. Vincent here, gonna be running relatively standard stuff. Glue is running the airstrike mod, is running the legendary mod, is running that extra cooldown on the, whatever that talent's called, I don't even remember now. Montana is going to be running plotting room in slot 3 and dispersion mod in slot 6. Okay, let's have a look at the red team builds. Reload mod Petro, Vermont going to be running heavy AP and just standard stuff, not actually going to take advantage of that new leg mod. Ragnar here is going to be RPF AFT? No adrenaline rush? Alright. Petro here, range mod Petro going to that island? That's questionable. Ragnar there, Royal Thrashing again, AFT and RPF. Petro, reload mod, RPF. Yu Yang there is going to be a radar Yu Yang for Takbia. Again, Petro with range mod and Bungo with whatever the hell that build is. Alright, let's take a look at the initial deployment since those radars aren't going to be catching it. Oh, actually, the radars have caught Saucy Iron as Marceau. We'll take a look at deployment in a second. But that's a Marceau that's kind of caught, like, behind this rock. He's actually taking quite a battering here. Down off HP, the radars have expired for now. Let's take a look at the deployments anyway while we have a quick chance. Green team over at the air cap. Shimakazi going for this, then he's going to go down and try and spot, but he's going to have to worry about all of this. Cerberus going to be sitting in a smoke screen behind the Shimakazi, just trying to support him from wherever he can. We got Montana, who's manning this area solo, looking for shots in this general region, can eventually turn out and help support this if there's a push coming in. We've got the Marceau, who went whee, and then, you know, regretted his life choices. Moskva can sit here, he should have radar. And we've got Glue going for this on. He should have airstrike range on this and this. So that's a nice little position to airstrike the crap out of anything that features himself in there. Marceau went for the fast cap, and now he's just going to go down here, look for some spotting, maybe go into there and try and take a cap if that is forced out. Then we've got Vincent, Petro, who are going to make their way down and just like try and get the hell out of there. Red team, we sent the Yu Yang early. We've got Bungo, who's going to be looking for shots on stuff like the Moskva if he is forced to reverse. He'll be able to zone out this Cerberus and eventually anyway. Petro here is gonna he's gonna man this and eventually like go for some sort of push up here, try and like force out this Cerberus. Petro here gonna be taking this island, but again, as we mentioned, this Glue here is gonna be like a big airstrike threat. Petro here, very far forward, gonna be trying to take that cap. And we've got Ragnar and Petro. Petro will have radar range over all this. Yeah, that's basically this deployments as we clear all this off the canvas. So damage wise, yeah, this Ragnar of Eobard is being blind fired a little bit. He's trying to take this cap. Them's Petro is being farmed to absolute crap by the Vincent currently. Oh, the Glue has airstrike position on that Petro as well. Oh dear, the Glue's gonna regret his life. The Petro's gonna regret that. Some mild tickling. We do know that glue airstrikes hurt, especially when you have 3 of them, and you can just chain spam you with them, wait for your DCP to be on cooldown, and then just get you with another one. That Petro is suffering, by the way. He's caught in Moscow radar / Hydro permanently. Well, Hydro's about to expire, radar is still active. It's currently spotting Royal Thrashing in the Ragnar there. Radar does come out from the Yang. We'll be fighting the Shimakaze in the background. Petro and Bongo not going to be able to do too much to that. Cerberus is spotted currently. Not sure who the Bongo's shooting at right now. Bogdan and his Petro is definitely suffering though. He's deciding to take a trading exchange with the Petro across the map, which means the Vincent's just farming out for free. Dino and Deepest Dungeon aren't really able to do anything to help him with that. That's a nice little glue position, honestly. If you know that the enemy Petro's going to be parked up there, you can hide your glue back there, and you've got some airstrike positions on both here and here. So once this Petro goes down, which is going to be very soon, Glue's just going to switch his airstrike focus to this one, and he already has, honestly. It's quite a nice glue spot. Especially when this Vermont is not really in a position to force him out. Back over at the home caps, you do see that the push has begun for the Vermont and Bungo. There is a big wall of torpedoes here, which might be a bit of an issue considering there's a Bungo turning across them right now. Bungo probably going to take a couple of these torpedoes, and Cerberus and Shimakaze torpedoes. So the Shima ones is going to hurt. Just the one. Some damage happening over there. What was that? What got tickled? So cap control currently is in favor of MOYAI, but the income from E is blocked. Shimakaze got caught again, by the way. There's actually some heavy trading going on here. Cerberus just trying to whittle down this Yang, but they actually get the kill on the Shima first. Cerberus now without any way of spotting this Yang and without any support. Yang gonna get dark now that his bloom has expired, and Petro and Bungo are just gonna try and chase out the Cerberus. Montana being forced to try and like come back to assist, but they should be able to take this. There's no way that the Cerberus can deny this spot, this cap, so that'll be them taking both home caps and have a nice little holding pattern over at sea with the Ragnar plus the Petro. The job here is to have Dino just last as long as possible, withstand as many airstrikes as possible. Vermont and Ragnar are probably going to be finding a way to retreat out. I don't think this Petro can, like, maybe if the Petro, like, there's a 3-point turn here, you can reverse out and just run, and then get back to, like, maybe this island, turn around, and be bow in. Just hold that. But he definitely doesn't want to remain there, because he's going to die there. Yeah, he's no longer on the cap. It looks like they're trying to extract their Petro. They've held for as long as they need. Cerberus obviously being forced out over there. The Montana is rotating back. They're also setting the Marceau back, but the Marceau is just going to get outspotted by that Yang, and I think the Ragnar can even rotate off as well if he wants to. Let's see if they manage to extract Dino, or if they even need to extract Dino. Vermont kind of being tickled a little bit. Actually, Vincent got tickled massively. Where did Vincent's HP just go? Did he get Vermonted? He got Vermonted. The push forward is coming from this Marceau and Moskva. They're trying to catch everything on the retreat here. Vermont's going to have to duck behind this island here and shot block both of these and the Moskva, and he should be safe there for a while, maybe get a couple of heals off. He has got quite a bit of healing potential available still. Dino is still blocking. It looks like the glue isn't really able to get his airstrikes down as much as he wants to. Actually, he's focusing the Vermont with the airstrikes, that's why. Yu Yang has managed to dive himself in the cap over there. now got his sight open up there, and he's going to take a bit of a battering for it. Petro of Dino is now trying to extract himself. I think he might actually go for the play onto the back end of the Vincent. ECAP points are now ticking. Vermont is dark. Radar comes out from the Yu Yang, finds the Marceau over here. As I said, the Yu Yang is just going to completely be able to zone out that Marceau for free. Bungo Salvo coming in, not sure if he got it. Landed some damage, but that Marceau is just forced completely out of the battle now. Zebra's trying his hardest to farm out this Bungo on the push. Back over at the 910 line. Vermont forced to use his DCP with the airstrike coming in, and it's all getting a little bit messy here. Dino did push forward. He's now about trading with the MOYAI Petro. Let's have a look at the turret HPs. Doesn't look like there's any incapping going to happen for Red. Cerberus gets bungoed. Yu Yang forces his way forward. And that allowed the bloom spotting to happen. And now this, just look at the amount of point income that's happening for them right now. The glue has found a Vermont. I'm not sure the glue wants to find a Vermont, but he has found one. Vermont going to be looking for the Petro though. How's Philippe's turrets doing? They exist. Vincent Salvo in the back of the Vermont, and now the Vermont is forced forward into the Moskva, who's waiting there. Marceau going to be joining in on the farm as well. Petro does go down here. So does the Vermont, and that's a nice little point swing for MOYAI. They are now technically in the lead. So it looks like there needs to be a kill happening for them somewhere. What kills are available? Vincent is sort of killable by the Ragnar. They have 2 minutes to figure this out. It's possible for Farm Sledge to find that Marceau. The Montana is taking a little bit of damage, but he's got quite a bit of healing available. He's got 2 heals still in the bank, and he's only on half. Bungo is gonna like say something about that, but not too much apparently. Ragnar desperately fishing to try and find the Marceau source. Won't be finding him though. Petro has located this Marceau. Ragnar the Airboard being forced out, actually taking a huge chunk of damage there. He's out of the battle, did not actually manage to get the kill on the Vincent. Blind fire coming in from both the Glue and the Petro looking for him, and also blind drops of the airstrikes trying to find the rest of that Airboard. Montana being focused still. 1 minute they have to try and take him down. Or Farm Sledge can try and make a play onto this Marceau. In fact, it looks like MOYAI's Moskva is going for the backstab into the B-cap. Actually, he's going this way instead. Montana is being farmed down. He might actually go down still. We have 45 seconds on this. The Montana is using his heal and his DCP now. And here comes the Moskva. Moskva is going to park himself in C-cap and start blocking that point income. They are going to get the Montana killed, surely? 20 seconds remaining? 16 seconds, they're not going to get that Montana kill. They need this to happen now. Montana is burning. With 6 seconds left on the board, and the Montana's just going to sail away with 10,000 health remaining. They did not actually manage to focus him down in time. And that will be MOYAI taking map number 1 by 8 points, with the Montana about to burn out on the border. Congratulations to MOYAI taking map number 1 in a mild upset. Mild upset. Both teams are strong, but we kind of expected MOYAI to be to be the favourites for that one. Of course, that was only game number 1 of our best of 3. We still have another game to play on Warrior's Path, and then a potential decider game over on Hotspot. Just a reminder of our bans for the series. Them have banned Des Moines, Worcester, and Brisbane. MOYAI have banned Brisbane, Gdansk, and Ruggiero de Lauria. And I will never be able to pronounce that shit properly, I swear. Game 2 taking place on Warrior's Path. Teams are switching ends for our second game. Then we'll be playing as the Alpha Spawn on Warrior's Path. Just a reminder of who picked that last map, because I'm curious now. The map was chosen by them, but MOYAI picked the spawn, so them lost their own map. With a nice little glue strat, honestly. I like glues in novel positions. Also, where's my Twitch chat over there? I regret opening my window, because now the angry wind is like, hey, I'm over here! Alright, players have like, what, 1 minute already up? No, they have 2 more minutes to ready up. Okay, need to be ready by 22 minutes past. I'm just waiting on Takpia. There we go. Everybody's ready. Game 3s will be held. Okay, wonderful. Wasn't much Gamba on. There's a 50-50 split on the Gamba there. I'm actually Surprised by that. I'm just waiting on the teams to upload their replays, apparently. And we're dropping into game number 2. Wonderful. Alright, here we are in game number 2 of them versus MOYAI, our qualification game for next weekend. Winner of this advances to next weekend. Loser will have to win another best of 3 series. Green team, the Northern Spawn is them, and they're going to be running Ohio, Cristoforo, Colombo, Cerberus, Petropavlos, Kleber, Yu Yang, and Ragnar. Meanwhile, for MOYAI and the Red and the Southern Spawn, they're going to be running Ohio, Cerberus, Moskva, Petropavlos, Napoli, Daring, Marceau. Let's go find out if the radar or smoke or radar, Yu Yang. I kind of want to know. That's the wrong flank. Yu Yang is indeed going to be running radar. So let's go look at some builds. Taking a look, Ragnar, AFT, RPF, no Adrenaline Rush, Petro, Reload Mod. We got Kleber running AFT, Fearless, and BFT, no Turret Traverse. We got Petro here of Bogdan, going to be running Range Mod. Yu Yang, RPF, Swift and Silence, full top spec, along with that radar that we mentioned previously. We got the Cerberus here of Dino, going to be running Outnumbered, Hydra Mod. Petro again with Range Mod. Ohio here. Going to be going secondary focused with no concealment expert, and finally Cristoforo or Colombo going to be taking that legendary module and DCP mod in slot 1. You know, for the Reds, Marceau going to be running AFT RPF, Petro going to be running Reload mod. You've got Petro here running Reload mod as well, no legendary modules. Daring here, no leg mod again, RPF and relatively standard stuff. Napoli going to be running that secondary mod in slot 3, improved secondaries in the talents, but in reload mod in slot 6. Ohio here is running a very similar build to the opposing Ohio, but he's decided to drop a heal and takes concealment expert, and he's also taking DCP mod in slot 1. Cerberus is taking IFHE. How big are Cerberus's guns? These are 203s, aren't they? 203s with IFHE. So I'll get you 50mm pen, which is good for farming out Moskvas, I guess, and Petros, but okay. Leg mod on the Moskva here. Honestly, I'm not a fan of IFHE on 203s in general. Generally not. Finally, the Marceau here going to be EFT and RPF. Let's take a look at some initial deployments. Green team sending over Yu Yang for their initial dive. Going to have Petro manning this island here. Colombo going to be hovering up. This Petro is going to probably go to this island? Question mark. It's a very interesting position. Or it can reverse back and hold this angle. Ragnar going with a long reverse towards that cap. He's going to be trying to zone out this Daring. Ohio is looking for the gap. Eventually you make a push down here. Petro is going to be landing this here. Kleber is going to be trying to get around there, trying to get a fight with this Marceau who's being spotted by, and Cerberus is just existing in the background, eventually trying to find some way to hold or push eventually. Red team deployments over at the A-cap. We had this Marceau with the initial dive. Moskva going to be manning this island probably. Gonna have Cerberus looking to play around this kind of region, get up behind his Marceau and support. Daring is gonna, play the Daring spot. Ragnar should be able to open up in here now that this Petro has popped his radar. We got an opposing Petro here, going to be holding out that Ragnar. Petro manning this island here. Ohio hovering here, waiting to receive a push or just try and farm out a cruiser that's there. But obviously this Petro is now there instead, so he's not actually going to have the shots on that, so he's going to focus over here and get onto this Cerberus eventually. Napoli is going to be trying to maybe muscle his way forward, combine with this Ohio, so they can maybe do some sort of force split push here. Petro Ritter comes out. He did find the Daring here. Sorry, he's found the Ragnar there, and then Daring's gonna be able to like just force himself into capture, be able to take that for free. Bit of damage gonna go down on the airboard. Relatively passive play at the minute. Mosso and Yu Yang going to be running into each other. Is again Radar Yu Yang for Takbia. Radar's down currently, so the Mosso's going to get out spotted by him anyway. So Yu Yang's going to be able to force that Mosso back. Cerberus going to have no way of radaring, so we're going to rely on the Moscow's radar range there. Petro Proshima going to be diving into the cap. I still want to, like... I still want to point this out. That bothers me. Napoli going to be the focus of the ire of Petropavlovsk and Ohio. You're also going to get out the Cerberus in the background there. Napoli is going to be caught in Petro's radar and getting caught in the broadside turn. Like one sit. He's not enjoying this turnout, but he's not getting exploded instantly. Earbard and the Daring being forced back from B, and now like 8 cap and B cap both held. So MOYAI are ticking points quite heavily right now. Already up by 170. They did lose a lot of health on that Napoli. Yu Yang finally going to be diving for that cap, but Moscow Radar comes out, going to be focusing on that Yu Yang. And builds off. This is a Moscow Radar, so it's going to be quite long duration here. But apparently Yu Yang's just immune to damage. Mosso getting opened up on. Wait, hang on. The Yu Yang just capped that under the fire of everything. What? How? Takbia just immune to damage. Radar out at B. Daring gonna be forced to use his smoke to get away from this. Petro is gonna be able to get a follow-up radar up. But he's going to hold that. He's going to hold it for the contest, which is probably more... A minute. All's quiet on the western front. Them with 2 caps to 1. Able to zone out the Mosso and Cerberus so they can hold A pretty much indefinitely. Moscow's not going to be able to do anything about that. C cap is where all the action should be happening. They're going to have to force this Napoli, Ohio, and Petro in eventually. But there is a Kleber ready and waiting. Cerberus is also sitting farming out that Napoli. Ohio secondary is going to be raining down on the Petro Proshima, but again, nothing really much happening here. Yang radar came out. Cerberus got spotted by the Yu Yang radar. And now the Cerberus is suffering. Cerberus Managed to take a top there? Yeah, he took one top and he's now got the Colombo on him, he's got the Petro on him. MOYAI might lose the Cerberus. They can't play too far forward because there is Moscow already radar him. The Cerberus does have a nice little safe place to retreat to. So they're sending the Marceau rotating over as well. World Spawn, they're coming back. Marceau of Source going to be opening on the Petropavlovsk there. Dino is very low. Dino's down at 681 health. Heal is not ready for like a minute, so Petro should get the killing blow here. Cerberus goes down. That's going to push them even further in the lead. 3 minutes 40 until victory. Points are now in favor of them. MOYAI looking for the block with that Marceau, but the Marceau is just losing health for free here. Daring and Yuyang about to run into each other. Yuyang does not have radar available. And Takbia has no smoke. Takbia is going to be opening up. Daring pops his smoke. Moscow radar is ready, so this might be the death of Takbia here. Or it might also be his death of Silver. Blind fire going into the smoke. Just out of radar of the Petro. Okay, Petro gets him in radar range. Just. Blind fire, anyone? Anyone? Petro Salvo comes in. Does pick him up. So now we have two Marceaus playing into the Colombo there. Flaubert going to be opening up over here too. Ohio's going to be forcing his way into C. Colombo took like a fuck ton of talks. How do I get right, where's the best angle for this? Right, you can watch the Cerberus getting farmed out. You can watch the whole Ohio going on a fucking adventure. Yeah, the Ohio's decided to go on his adventure into sea, and he's now fucking suffering for it. So let's have a look. Let's watch him die. Let's watch him die violently. Flaubert Torps are gonna land. Actually, Petro gets the kill before he does. Flaubert will survive. And that's put MOYAI in the lead still. Wait, what? Oh, because MOYAI managed to take A with the two Marceaus. Okay, MOYAI are definitely in the lead now. Okay. And now the Colombo is suffering. Ragnar is into B now. It's gonna force a Petro radar. Actually, it's not even gonna force it. I was going to force that Petro's radar, yeah. Well, I am Petro rotating through the channel. Petro Bogdan being mildly farmed. Farm Sledge uses his radar, finds World Spawn, and Sausage is going to start opening around. Honestly, Farm Sledge just needs to turn out and run. Like, accept the fact you're not getting A back. Let's go watch what the hell is going to happen with all this crap going on here. Oh, Source just got nuked. Source down to 2,000 health. He should be able to get away from this. Those are not easy shells to hit for the Ragnar there. Farm Sledge might get another salvo out. That might actually be in. Oh, he actually nails him. That will definitely mean that them are back in the lead. This is a quite back and forth game, actually. Petro versus Napoli, that's going to be a boring fight. What's going to happen with this Ohio? Where's Deepest going? He does have a Petro there. Bomb Sledge is gone for the A cap. And he's about to discover torpedoes. And that's going to lock him bow in. But it's Moskva and Moscow trying to burn down a Petro. Petro's just going to like sit there and be unkillable because it's Petro. Eobard's going for the recontested B. Ohio is going to just say fuck you. Ohio says overmatch is balanced. And that'll be the end of the game. Alright, overmatch is fun, isn't it? Remember, kids, overmatch is negated by skill. And that will be them taking the series to 1-1. I have on good authority that overmatch is negated by skill. So we're going to go game 3. Map 3 will be taking place on Hotspot. So let's give you all a reminder of the bands. Them have banned Des Moines, Worcester and Brisbane. MOYAI have banned Brisbane, Gdansk and Regia Deloria. Remember, there is a Twitch drop active. Watch for 90 minutes and you will get a KotS Red permacamo. That was a messy game. I need to do the maths. So, IFHE on those Cerberus guns, 203. You start at 1/6 pen, you get. So that'll take your pen up to what? 203 divided by 6 is what? 37-ish? 33? So 25%, that'll get you over 40, which means you can do Petro deck. You can do Napoli. So IFHE's like IFHE Cerberus is an anti-Napoli thing, maybe? I don't even know, man. That's some copium. I mean, it does get you the pen on the battleship superstructures, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to. What's the base pen of a Cerberus? 37, which means that for IFHE you'll also be able to pen the 38 on the American battleship decks. Honestly, I'm forgetting so much stuff. So many things. I'm just forgetting so many things. Numbers are too complicated for me to figure out right now. Alright, getting ourselves ready to drop here. We've got Sam, MOYAI, all 9 players ready on both teams. But we are waiting on potentially streamers, I guess. Because we are going to game 3. Looks like we do have some results in from the other games as well. Let's go find those for you in a second. Interact. Looks like we went 2-1 Ortis over AO, sorry, 2-0 Ortis over Arona, 2-0 U-Boy over A7, 2-0 Unwat overthrow. We are getting ready to get our next game though, so it's just right, green team for this game, and our third match on Hotspot will be them, and they're going to be running Ohio, Colombo, Cerberus, Moskva, Petro, Ragnar. Red team in the Sunspawn will be MOYAI, running Montana, Vincent, Pop, Moskva, Petro, Minotaur, Napoli, Haragumo, and Marceau. Alright, so go have a look at the builds. Come on, open up. There we go. Like, Ragnar here for Royal Thrashing. Again, no Adrenaline Rush taking RPF, AFT. We got Petro here running Reload mod. We got another Petro. This one's running Range mod. Colombo running Legendary module, also DCP in slot 1. Ohio running secondary, not taking Concealment Expert. Moskva taking Legendary module. Ragnar again, AFT and RPF. Petro, Reload mod, RPF, no Legendary module. Cerberus here, not taking IFHG. Outnumbered RPF. Haragumo not taking EFT, taking Fearless Brawler instead, along with this Aerosol Smoke Screen. We've got Moskva with the Legendary module, of course. We got Minotaur here, who's going to be running Radar Minnow. He's going to look to get smoked up by that Haragumo. We have Montana here with general tank stuff. Napoli with Reload mod in slot 6. Got Petro in front of that. Reload mod. We got St. Vincent with relatively standard build. Petro here with the Legendary module. And finally Marceau over there with AFT and RPF. Taking a look at the initial deployments. ACAP is going to be Petro, Moskva, and Colombo, and a second Moskva. So they're going to look to go doink, doink, doink. Then you can hold and then potentially push. Push these. We got Ragnar here, who's going to be going here and just trying to hold that, but he's going to burn it over Marceau. He will be able to 1v1 the Marceau, but that's going to take some while to get there. Ohio's going to hover here and then shoot anywhere in this region. We got Cerberus, who's going to be flying over here. We got Petro, who's going to be flying on the island, and then we've got the contesting Ragnar, who's going to go and head up there. Ohio has the potential for a push, if he should want to. Red team deployment, we're going to be sending Petro, Vincent, Petro. So Petro's going to start here and here. Vincent, and then got potential for a clash here and here as well. Moskva going to be man this, have radar range over the cap. We've got Haragumo, who's going to be smoking up the Minotaur. They're going to be looking to stay over here, farm out this Petro. Then you got Montana, who's playing safe and just farming everything over there. Early cap for the Marceau, as expected. You bring a French DD, you get the quick cap. Marceau's then going to be able to go, then take the hub cap. So they're going to get 2 caps ticking. Haragumo does get initial spets on the Petropavlovsky Ferry. He is just out of the radar range. The Petro's not going to pop that just yet. Petro no longer has access to stealth radar, thank fuck. We are not KotS 13, we are not going to suffer through that again. Petro also does have the raised Citadel since about a year now, maybe half a year. We are definitely no longer in the dark days of fucking original Petro, holy crap. It's still strong, but it's not what it used to be, thank god. It does have a leg mod now as well, which makes it even more accurate. At the cost of a little bit of reload. D has been touched. There is some touching of the D. Giggity. There's not touching of the Haragumo. Masquerader comes out, spots the Ragnar, it's in the cap. Minotaur and Haragumo are going to be the ones that will be forced to opening up, if they even want to. Haragumo drops smoke, starts farming. He'll be able to get quite a bit of damage down on that Ragnar. Obviously Haragumo with a 30mm pen base will be able to pen the Ragnar everywhere. Minotaur's going to get himself involved in that too. And Harrigan was going to switch focus to Petro eventually, maybe. Deepest is looking for a play early. Marceau going for his quick cap over at the home cap as well, so that's both going to be taken. Is he going for a deep dive? This could be painful for the Marceau, honestly. They might get some resets on the home cap, and then I don't know about permanent zoning. He's just outside of the Ragnar's radar range. If he wants to spot the Ragnar, he will have to go into Ragnar radar range, and he will be running into Petro, Colombo, and Moskva at the same time. Vincent gets nuked because lol Colombo sap. Montana from downtown getting involved too. Ragnar going for the recap attempt over at D is going to be able to take that actually. In front of the Minotaur and Harrigan and Moskva. That is going to even up the caps. Well, the onus is on them to make a play somewhere. Currently the play is farm out the Petropavlovsk of Philippolis. He does have Ragnar plus Petro and second Petro and Colombo on him. Yep, Petro's being farmed. Yeah, Royal Thrashing did take a bit of a chunk back. Colombo just got Giga Clapped by the Vincent in the turn. Deepest Dungeons, Ohio is slowly making his way through the little island chain there. Going to be brawling 1v1 against that Montana. Looks like Pro Streamers Mothra might be able to get involved on the Montana as well. But Philippolis is just suffering here. He needs to reverse himself back around that island. Ohio is going to have shots waiting for him though. Radar's coming out over at D. All the brawling is intensifying. Ragnar got caught in it. Montana has decided to go for reasons. Bomb Sledge is being bombed. Bomb Sledge is actually getting quite low. He is kiting though, so he should be able to get out. He should be able to get dark here. Montana desperately trying to make his way forward. Philippolis is still in the background being farmed out. That goes down to Colombo, who says, I don't care a shit about your angling. Farm Sledge is caught in a radar, trying to get out of it. Montana going for the YOLO. Don't know if the Montana's going to be able to get this ram off yet, but he's going to try for it. In the meantime, at least he's forced Deepest Dungeon back a little bit. Bomb Sledge did get out of jail. to watch that island there so he doesn't beach on it. We're about to see some low-speed ramming bullshit. Flag check. Flag check. Ramming flag. Low speed ramming. We love it. And he gets reversed to get the salvo off at the Minotaur as well. Oh, and he takes 90% of the Minotaur. Oh, we love low speed ramming. Low speed rams. Anyway, what's happening over the other side? Fuck all. Okay, wonderful. MOYAI currently, like, in the lead with 30-point advantage. So the Ragnar's going to force his way to C. That's going to negate some of this point income. I don't think there's anything to really stop this. Yeah, there's potential Minotaur, but no. So yeah, that's going to put them back in the lead with 3 captive 1 advantage. Napoli's going to be trying to force his way north to try and make his way into the... Never mind, he's, like, not. Alright, going to take a top over there. Or did he take a Petro salvo? And he's currently getting Minotaur salvos ricocheting off him. Argamo suffering. Ferry's radar is down though. And now the Cerberus is looking to find a way to farm Moskva. No Hydra available for the spotting though, so Moskva's going to be fine for now unless Ferry wants to go proxy spot him, which seems like a dangerous fucking idea. St. Vincent has gone on an adventure and he's found a Ragnar and another Ragnar for his troubles. Yeah, I'm not sure he wants to be there. He's decided, nope, and leaving. He is giving full broadside that Petro on his turn out though, so, you know, take 0 damage because lol St. Vincent. Ferry's going to park himself up here, but there's definitely potential for a Marceau YOLO coming his way. In fact, there's almost certainly a Marceau YOLO coming his way. How are your top tubes looking? Well, they look fine. This is the worst part of being rushed, is like, you know, like the inevitable is coming, and then, well, actually, is the inevitable coming? Ferry's gonna get another salvo off. Launches the top super early. Connects with 1, 2, and the right side. Clean YOLO. Petro just got nuked in the background there. This is looking... Ooh, this is looking actually pretty close. Genuinely. Cerberus on the background, on the border is kind of caught here. Trying to farm out this Moskva, desperately. Looking for the resets on stuff. Minotaur is reset from max range by the Ragnar. Dino's caught on the border, suffering a lot. Is he gonna be able to kill anything before he goes down? How long do you? His smoke isn't ready for 30, so he's probably gonna drop here. But can they kill that Moskva out? Moskva down to 1k. Cerberus going... Oh, they actually get the Moskva kill. Cerberus gonna go down for it, but still. See, Cerberus has got what? Cerberus' smoke is back in 7 seconds, but he's gonna die right before then. He's gonna burn out, yeah? Yeah. 888 to 885. This is just disgustingly close. That's like a 2-second block will actually be enough. If this Petro blocks that for 2 seconds, that's enough to swing it. Does Ragnar want to go hunting for one of the Marceau, the Haragumo, or the Minotaur? Petro is not going to be able to get that block off, actually. He's too low now. St. Vincent, on the other hand, can. But they want to hold that block for as long as possible. There's 53 seconds left. You need a 5-second block. Petro gets dark. Moskva radar. No, Moskva hydro. Blind fire coming in from the Kakumbo. Ragnar radar spots the Petro. Vincent's got the block. The kill on the Petro is a definite possibility still, because, you know, lol Columbo. Petro going for it as well. They're not actually going for the cap, they just go... Oh, and they get the kill, and that's it. That's going to be them taking that series 2-1, and a very close one. Congratulations to them taking that series 2-1.